Hello, 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 hello. So I woke up like about an hour ago, but tonight I've got sorry, my fan is really creaky in the back, but it is so hot again today. So I woke up like an hour ago and I was like, I've got to get on stream now, otherwise I can't work today because I'm going to hang out with friends tonight. So I'm still a bit blah, 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 from just waking up. But I've had a coffee, I've had some toast. Yes, I woke up at 1 p.m. Drink some tea. So what I think I'm going to do, which is probably a bad idea, is so we're going to cut her hair later. So yesterday at the end of the stream I showed her hair, but she needed a boil wash. So I was talking a bit about different types of doll hair. So this is Doll Planet, and one negative, well, I think it's a negative, I don't know, it depends on, thanks for the like, it depends on what you think really, is that it won't ever lay totally flat to the head. So this, excuse me, this has had a boil wash, but it's still a little bit bouncy. Can you see it? So I guess it's good for volume, but like I feel like dolls, I'm not going to cut her yet. I like cutting doll hair is not one of my favorite things to do, so we're going to leave that for a bit. So this, I forgot, needs a bow as well, so I need to make that. These are done. Glasses I did yesterday. I had a look at somebody recommended having a look at my Froggy Stuffs glasses tutorial, and I have tried to, oh yeah, I need to paint this, I forgot. So yesterday we added this wobbly bead, so she's a bit wobbly, but what I want, the point of adding that bead was so that she could sit hunched up, which she can. Look at that. Go on, do it, babes. Show the people. Ja-ja. And even better news, I found the hands for the commission for this doll, because I'd bought a load of candy. What am I going to do? Face up. I bought a load of candy to give little thank you gifts for my commissions. So this is face up I started working on yesterday. I'm thinking about having a go with my ink tents to just do one layer and then go back to the Faber-Castells. So the plan was to have a go with ink tents on this face, and I couldn't do them because the sealant was mega shiny. But it's got, the ink tents have got some really good vibrant colors, and especially greens. So let's have a go on this one. Lurky lurkers today. I am streaming at a very different time to normal. Usually I stream my nighttime, which just misses everybody that watches me in America, basically. Thanks for the like. But yeah, so today, because I'm going out this evening, whoop, whoop, see my lovely, lovely, lovelies. I can't wait. I'm really excited. I love those humans. I'm going to miss them very much. They're basically the only good thing I have. Well, there's not much I have going for my Japan experience, but so what I'm going to try and do is add the radial lines to the iris with this color. Okay, beautiful. It's very, very subtle, but it's there. Where's my pencil sharpener? There it is. This probably would be better done with a paintbrush, to be fair. I tend to find that everything will draw better on one side than the other, and it's 100% Mr. Super Clear user error. So like obviously I'm right-handed, so I think I'm holding the doll and then spraying a little bit this side, so either this side gets too much or it's very, very subtle. One issue with the Inktense, and this is just because of this set, I guess, the it doesn't have like pinky human Caucasian skin tone, so usually I don't use them a lot, but I do use them around the eye area, and I've only done one black doll, and I think she ended up turning out more Indian, which is completely fine. Not what I was going for, but I mean, when you haven't drawn, if you haven't drawn much of a particular skin tone or racial group, it's much more difficult. And you do need, there's like loads of blacks. Look at this. This is Indian ink, charcoal grey, ink black, and outliner. So like they're, let's have a go on paper. So on the stream, when I like flashed these the first time, I was really struggling because of the Mr. Super Clear. It's rainy season at the moment, so what's this one? Outliner, charcoal grey. That's blacker. I do need to swatch them all. My bud was, oh my god, they're like the same colour. My eyeballs can't tell that. And this one's Indian ink. And then what was the last one? Ink black. Right, if you can tell, hang on, let's point you down. Can you tell the difference in those colours, for goodness sake? Alana, yeah, good to see you live. Hi Alana, how you doing? Yeah, I don't really film the best time for you, eh? Long time no speak. Well, me, Jim, I think the last time we chatted was when you did the witch's hat, wasn't it? Which looked fantastic. Have you decorated it yet? I'm just gonna put a little bit of water on these. Hi, yeah, they're all black, exactly, which is awesome. I love a black, but like, do you need 4? Let's just, I'm just trying, I've got some paintbrushes somewhere. I want a bit of a fluffy one. Okay, I'm just gonna go grab a little bit of water. One of my doll buds, she said she bought the Inktense. I don't know what number set she bought, like, because how many colors you get, like obviously there's different colors, but yeah, she said that the colors were no good for her, and I see that, like, they're not great for doll repaints, to be honest. I don't know who, excuse me, I don't know who it is that is like raving about them. I can't remember. Hi Katie, how you going? Hi Queen. Oh Katie, I don't think you saw this. Look, so this is Katie's doll. Just got a little bit more work. Got quite a lot done yesterday. And okay, so I couldn't find, this is so bad, I'm so sorry, I couldn't find the hands for Katie's doll. So this is Katie's doll with the curly hair. Hang on, let me show you. Katie commissioned this from me, and yeah, she's looking really pretty so far. It's a gorgeous design. So what was I on about? What was I talking about? Yay, I'm so glad you like it, Katie. The hands. So every doll artist knows this. You take hands off a doll and you better be very, very careful where you put them. Okay, so this is outliner. That is not moving. Okay, interesting. This is charcoal. Oh, okay, so that's got a kind of a green undertone. This one was Indian ink. Okay, and it's browner. And then this one was ink black. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it because it's very, very, very subtle, but this one here is I want to say that's kind of a true black. This was called ink black. This one was Indian ink, which has got a bit of a brown undertone, and then charcoal has a little bit of a blue one. So yeah, my bud was saying that I should just return them, and I do paint and draw with watercolor. I'm going to show you something, but Katie, close your eyes because it's supposed to, or you don't have to close your eyes, but it's supposed to be a surprise for you. But I bought all this candy to say thank you, and then I drew like an explanation. So this is kind of my painting style, which does work with these. So I kind of wanted to hang on to them for that, but they are an expensive, oh shit, they don't work kind of purchase, which is a shame. But it is what it is. I don't know. Yeah, my bud reckons I could return them, but I just don't want to have to fight, you know. They are going on a lot better today. Fairykin, hey, how you doing? Oh, Fairykin has a YouTube channel. Everybody go check them out because they are amazing and really, really funny to watch. God's sense of humor has Fairykin. Sorry, I have to hold my breath. Is the white good? I thought it was like the first time I tried it, it was. I think Derwent Inktense might be like an add-on color, not like your main pencils. So like if you're in a place where you can buy a couple, I'd do that rather than buying a set. Oh, thanks so much for the plug in me. Of course, artists support artists, absolutely. Yeah, I hadn't seen. Oh, hang on. Oh, one thing with these, they're so I just these are the Inktense, right? I do like this. Once you've wet them, they're permanent. That's it. They don't move again. So they'll be really cool for layering. Amazing artists need amazing materials. I mean, you spend $80 on a tin of pencils, you're gonna hope they're good. Fairykin uses Prismacolor, and I love Prismacolor. I've got their soft cores. I don't use them on dolls. I know some people do. I have this one, and then I have the 150 as well, because like you can't buy them in the UK. And when I was a flight attendant, I'd go to Blick. Freaking love Blick. We don't have anything like Blick in the UK, I don't think. The UK is like really lacking in art stores. But yeah, so I tried to have a look for the same ones as Fairykin, and they basically don't sell them anymore, from what I understand. And I was looking on American Amazon, couldn't find them. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks, Fairykin. I was a bit of a stress head yesterday, but I've brought it down apparently. I know I seem a bit hectic, but I've just had a coffee, so I'm just gonna. These are actually coming out really nicely today. I think they just have to. I don't know. It could just be the sealant, you know. Shakes fist at Mr. Superclip. I don't feel like they get as smooth a line or as fine and sharp a line as the Faber-Castells. Sorry, I'm holding my breath. I am dripping buckets of sweat. It's so freaking hot. It's like they're clearly made for, I mean, their purpose, of course, is like, oh, look at that. It's like for on paper. And they are gorgeous. Like they're so. Have you tried the Arteza pencils? I haven't, and I want to. I mean, I just smashed the cash on these. I am skint. I need Arteza to slide into my DMs and ask me if I want to do do a review. So I chat to Jackie O quite a lot, and she just did an Arteza review. Like when basically as a doll artist on YouTube, the only people that you're going to get sponsored by or get free stuff from is Arteza. And like I think we were talking about it, and we were both like, oh, I don't know, like we use all the fancy stuff. Basically, we just smash all the cash on the expensive ones. But yeah, Jackie was contacted, and she got the pencils, the metallic watercolors, and the iron on vinyl, and she absolutely loved all of the products. And the doll that she made, you'd never know that it wasn't her normal materials. So like the thing I've found with the Derwents is it's a totally different way of working. It's not the rhinoceros. But yeah, she did this incredible doll that looked like her normal process. But yeah, so Arteza I think is really good, and I think they're very affordable as well, so you can get a good range of colors for a good price. I think they're definitely the one to go for a beginner. Just trying to add like a dark color to the top of the irises. And I don't tend to draw black people. So from what I know of the ink tints, they don't mix well with other pencils, so I'm not going to use a different pencil on this layer. I'm going to spray it, and then I'm going to do the lashes. Yeah. It's very subtle. So what I did in, hang on, I've got a light here. Will that help? So I added a little bit to her brows, which I can now see are wonky af, and a bit of radial lines on her irises, and I did her a little bit of liner. Maybe we should have a go on her lips as well. Oh yeah, I saw that video. I'm hoping I could get a few sponsorships in. You've had massive growth, Fairykin. Like, I think if people aren't sliding into your DMs soon, they're missing a trick. That Binarium doll was amazing. I love metallic watercolors so much. I've missed those metallic watercolors. Look amazing. Yeah, they really did. Hey, and Jackie said they were incredible. You have no idea. Arteza pencils on watercolors are amazing. I do want to have a go, but like, because I know that they sponsor artists, so I'm like, oh, I don't know if they'd sponsor me because I'm not in a country really that they're. Well, I mean, I'm in. That's nice. Because I'm in Japan now, but I'll be in the UK, and I do think that they I can't words. They are available in the UK. I don't think they're available in Japan, but obviously, like anything I was buying, I would buy from the UK or the US and just have it shipped. It was quite recent, but UK or US Amazon started shipping to Japan. Like, it wasn't cheap depending on what you were buying. Like I had to buy my filter for my turtle tank on American Amazon because they don't exist here. And I think the shipping, so the filter was like $60, and then shipping, handling, and import fees was like $50. No, it wasn't. It was more like 500. I can't remember what it was. It was ridiculously expensive because my buddy paid for it, and they were like, "Oh, I'll just ship it over," and then they I think they caught the import fees and everything, and they're like, "I really wanted to pay for all of it, but I can't afford to. Let me just send you some money." I have so I I'm not sure if you realise, but I'm not very good at living within my means. And the turtle wasn't like I want a turtle, I'm going to get a turtle kind of thing. I never wanted a turtle. I love her to pieces, didn't want her. But so good morning, Leafy. I was walking to work. Some people already know this story. The thing with live streamers, I keep repeating my stories, and because people sorry if you can't hear me, because people pop in for a bit, it kind of works that I'm a story repeater. But if you know the story, sorry. So I was walking to work. Let's just spray this off. Oh, bye-bye, Queen Styles. Night. Thanks for popping in. Hi, Auntie. I just give it 1 second. I don't know if you can hear me or not with the mask on. Okay. Yes, I write my to-do list on my desk. I need to find the leggings for that doll. Oil wash, we did that. Haircut. Ah! I don't want to do the haircut. So let's work on the underskirt. I will miss you all so dearly. We will miss you too. Okay, so okay. I know it looks really bad. Got a respirator on. I do have a spray box next to me, but also I kind of spray out of the window. Don't do what I do. Be careful. Look after your lungs. Repetition is good. Sometimes some of us want to hear the full story, but due to responsibilities, we miss part of your stories. Lol. Yeah, I hope you don't mind if you have to listen to my story over and over again. Yeah, so this turtle, I was walking to work. This was a couple of years ago now. I was walking to work and it was payday, so I have to walk a different way to work so I can go via the one ATM that will let me have money. So in Japan, you have to go to the ATM of your bank to get money from that bank. It's so annoying. And they also have opening and closing times. So the job that I had more recently, they didn't pay me for a month, and I'm really, really, really worried they're not going to pay me on Friday. They're supposed to, but I'm convinced they're not going to. So yeah, I'm walking a different way to work, and I just look on the side of the road and there's this rock and it looks really weird, and I'm like, that looks like a turtle shell. And then I got a bit closer and I was like, oh my god, that's still got a turtle in it. And then I got closer still and I touched it. Hi, Linda. I'm falling asleep to your voice. When I edit my own videos with my voice, it also makes me fall asleep. Which dolly are you working on? I'm working on Katie. I'm working on 3 dolls at the same time. So right now, this skirt is for this doll. She's so cute. This is a commission, and she's based on Fantastic 7, which is an enemy from Kingdom Hearts 3, and she's kind of like a cross between that and Alice in Wonderland-ish, kind of, maybe not really, sort of. So walking to the so that job, they didn't pay me, and then I was like, look, you need to put me on the late shift because I physically cannot get money out for the train. There's no way I can do it. So I don't have a bank card for that bank, which is fine in Japan because you put your whole passbook into the ATM. But yeah, so you then have to go to a specific ATM. Yeah, anyway, so I was walking to that specific ATM, saw this rock that was actually a turtle, but it was smashed. This turtle had a cracked shell, and like, I love animals. I was vegan for a couple of years. It's impossible in Japan. I'm gonna try and I got some like OCD tendencies as well. So like it's better for me. It's better for me if I don't go like all or nothing. If I'm like a little bit grey. But anyway, so I see this turtle and I'm just like looking at it on the side of the road and I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? Like, I know there's no rescues in Japan for like any kind of animals, which is why I've ended up with 3 cats. Like, what can I do? And then this little old deer walks up to me and she's like, are you going to take it home? And I just look at her and I'm like, yeah. So I like grab the towel out of my bag. Like, we all tend to, I know, right? We all tend to carry towels and a little tiny like towels in your bag because you've got to dab the sweat off your face because it's so freaking hot. And like ran her home, put her in a box and shut her in my cupboard so the cats didn't come near her. And then legged her to the vet, and the vet had like to see and treat turtles. You should be a herpetologist, like a reptile specialist. But this vet wasn't, and I said yesterday how lying in Japan is a huge thing. They call it saving face. I call it lying because that's what it is. And so I go to this vet and they're pretending that they know how to treat a turtle just because they want my money, basically. And so and like they misidentified the type of turtle she is, which is a huge thing because different turtles need different care. So they think she's a Japanese pond turtle. She's not. She's a Chinese pond turtle or a Reeves turtle. And they also told me that she couldn't go in water. That's true. So because she had the cracks in her carapace, she has to be, yeah, I know, right, Angie? She had to be dry docked. So just basically kept in a box with no water. And I had to like spray her with, I don't know if this is true, to be honest, had to spray her with like distilled water like 20 million times a day to keep her from dehydrating. But I don't know if that's true because turtles can do all rightish out of water, I think. I don't know. So infuriating. But yeah, she also told me that Pancake needed to, she's called Pancake because she was squashed. They need to eat while they're out of water. And the vet told me to feed her sashimi. And I do feed her sashimi, one slice, not even a whole slice, half a slice a month, because they're not supposed to have too much protein. But yeah, she told me that the turtle had to eat out of water, but it is physically impossible for a turtle to eat when they're not in water. It's like, that's like the most basic thing that a vet should know if they're saying that they understand they understand turtles, surely. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so I got this turtle, and yeah, Japan basically would have thrown her away. Animals are seen as disposable and as commodities. Like, you either eat them or they're pets. And like in Japan, a lot of people even keep cats in a cage like a hamster. What's going to happen to Pancake? Angie, I'll tell you once I get out of the country because I'm not actually sure. But cross your fingers for me that my plan works. But yeah, then I had to get a setup for her. And so especially in Japan or like all over the world, people put turtles in tiny, tiny little tanks. And it's ridiculous. So the tank should be minimum 3 times the length of her shell, and the width should be sorry. The length should be 5 times the length of her shell, and the width should be 3 times the length of her shell. But like, this is where she's going to live forever. So I bought basically the biggest tank I possibly could, which is expensive. Oh my gosh. And then I accidentally got it shipped to the wrong place. So it cost me $300 to buy it, but I accidentally got it shipped to an address that I haven't lived at for 7 years. Bad times. So then I had to pay another $200 to have it shipped here. And then you need a big filter for it. And then I had to buy lights and heaters, and like easily she's cost me over $1,500. But like now all the setup is done. She's doesn't really cost anything. Like you can feed her dandelion greens, which obviously you can. Hi, hungry hippo. Just because the fit doesn't mean they want to actually live in it. Yeah, exactly. So like, if I can buy the, well, like, why wouldn't I buy the biggest one I can get? Because like that's where she's going to live her entire life. And her setup's not perfect. I'm gonna hopefully improve it, but yeah. So very, very expensive. But yeah, it's, especially in Japan, like the just animal treatment's horrific. So horrible. The like one of the reasons that I've not gotten out sooner is because of the cats, because I needed to get the cats out with me. You can't fly directly into the UK with cats. You have to cats or dogs, you have to fly them cargo on a, and not cargo in the same plane as you, cargo on a separate plane. So always iron your seams. So the first quote I got for getting the animals into the UK was $20,000, and I was like, "Excuse me, sorry, what?" Funny joke, haha. Now please give me the real quote, basically. And I thought it was a Japan thing, and like I was heartbroken and kind of rage quit then. And then I found out that actually that's a UK rule. So if you, is everything in Japan so horrible? I've heard such nice things about it. I'll come back, put a pin in that one, we'll come back to it. So yeah, I found out that you can fly into what do you call it, somewhere in Europe basically, and then drive to the UK. And my sister lives in the Netherlands, so I was like, okay, I'll fly to the Netherlands. But then all the quarantine stuff happened. But yeah, if I left the cats in Japan, I'd have to trust whoever I was giving them to not give them up again. Yeah, Japan's good for a holiday, not for living. Trust whoever I'm giving her to, the cats, to not to give them away. But like they are my support animals, and I know people that either aren't mentally ill or have a really nice life don't get it, but they're my world. But so shelters in Japan, I think it's something like 90% of 90% of cats that are given up to a shelter and 80% of dogs, it's something like that, are euthanized, even if they're healthy, like just killed. So, oh, my hands are really sweaty. It's really hot. Yeah, so hard no. And like for turtles, there's just nothing. She would have just been thrown away. And I actually think she was thrown away. I think that's why I found her. I think somebody just chucked her on the street. My bud reckons that she was given away as a prize at a festival, and then she started growing, because obviously turtles, when they're babies, they're tiny and beautiful, but like, yeah, it's awful, man. Yeah, they just don't care about animals. Like, ugh, it's awful. Honestly, like, I've had a really rough time in Japan, and like I was rosy glasses and thought Japan was wonderful and wouldn't hear a bad word against it for years, and then all the bad stuff started happening, and I was like, no, it must be me, it can't be my beloved Japan. And then I realized, no, it's Japan. Like, it's good for a vacation. So if you love Japan, then for sure come have a vacation and then leave. But okay, I'm sewing this kind of far away because there's glue on this edge, but then I'll flat iron it and the glue will stick it down. Oh, so I did want to talk about this as well. So one of the issues with Corona, so when I was trying to figure out how to get the cats out of Japan, I was like, oh, I could fly one of my friends out here to help me leave, and oh my god, I would love the help. Like, don't know if you can tell, but I have ADHD, and that makes planning and executing any plans quite difficult for me. But at the moment, no one can come into Japan, and to the point that people that left Japan before or during the coronavirus situation are not allowed to come back in, and that includes like permanent residents. So I guess the equivalent in America would be like green card holders, people who are married to Japanese people. Like, no one can come back in. So say I had to leave for business, even if I went on a business trip, I would not be allowed back in Japan because I'm foreign. Like, Japanese people can come back in, but not foreigners. Like, Japan is probably the only place that a white person is gonna experience this level of racism. And it's not like it's not the same kind of racism as in Japan. Obviously, like, police aren't killing white people. They do stop and search us more than Japanese, though. And actually, it is worse for non-white foreigners as well. Well, like, if you're Asian, like Chinese, or like that looking Asian, if you look Japanese, you're gonna have a lot of privilege. But if you are not, if you're like Indian, Asian, or white, black, you're gonna have a bad time. And like that, of course, will happen to people on holiday as well. My buddy, who's a flight attendant, he said he's been stopped in Japan and asked for ID before. I've never been stopped. They don't tend to stop women. Not that I am a woman. You're black, Angie. I'm sorry if, like, I don't mean to offend if like any like talking of racism, because it's nothing compared to what's happening in America. It's vile. But like, and this is really bad, and I feel really guilty for it, but I want to get back to the UK and be like, and have the privilege of being a white person in a white nation. And I know that's awful, and it is racist. It's awful. It's awful. But it is like, this is the only place I could have had a taste of this, and it's so hard. And it's only a taste. I get that. It's just a glimpse, but it's difficult. Thanks, Fairy King. Oh no, Angie, it'll be fine for a vacation. I think. You don't see many black people in Japan, to be honest. Obviously some, but not many. But definitely come visit. If it's your dream to visit, don't let it, like, Japan's bad for white people, it's worse for black people. Alana, you just want to be home. Also, sounds like Japan really treated you as an outsider. It does. And I was watching my buddy's live stream yesterday. He lives in Japan. So men definitely have it easier than women, but 100% they have it easier than women. Especially because women are expected to fit the female role in Japan, and Japan's role for women is not one that anyone wants to fill. It's awful. Like, I don't think Japan is a nice place for anyone to live, like even the Japanese. For example, like this is one of the most ridiculous things. I don't know if you've seen in the media, but like people have to, if you have to wait their turn to get pregnant. So like the first company I lived in, the girl, the woman that sat next to me, she desperately wanted a baby. I think she'd been married a couple of years. She desperately wanted a baby, but the area manager told her she wasn't allowed. The area manager, not her husband. This wasn't a conversation with her husband, her area manager. And I was like, just get pregnant. They can't stop you. But the thing is, she would have been pressured into having an abortion, because abortion here, oh my gosh, this stream is never going to get monetized. But having an abortion here is seen as like contraception, right? And I'm like abortion should be available 100%. I am pro-choice for 5 ever, you know what I mean? But like, nobody ever should be pressuring anyone into having an abortion. that is between you and your body, and maybe your partner if you have decided that your partner gets a say. But I'm not totally down with that either. But yeah, bullying is basically it's so, like, there's so much in Japan that, like, Japan is a very interesting place because it has obviously all the anime makes you think that Japan is like that, but it's really not. Ooh. Like, imagine if we believed that America was like all the Disney films. Do you know what I mean? It's like we've just got it wrong. And then all the like the subcultures. So things like street fashion. I've talked about this before, I think, but like I've been living in Osaka for 7 years, I think, and I have seen 2 Lolitas, and other than that, I have seen no one dressed in anything other than like the Japanese uniform. And the Japanese uniform for someone who is working is a black suit with a white shirt. And when you're not working, for women, it is a mid-calf length beige skirt and a stripy black and navy t-shirt, basically. Dekorake, I know everybody thinks Dekorake is a huge thing in Japan. Never seen it. Never seen it. There's like Yankee or urban fashion in Osaka a bit, but that's basically a caricature of what Japanese people think black people wear, and essentially they're just doing a bit of blackface. Not really, they don't put like makeup on, but they'll wear cornrows and stuff. So many of my favorite otaku YouTubers moved to Japan and they're apparently having a great time, but looking back at, yeah, it's different for men. And like you have to remember that they're showing you a very small glimpse of their life, and like a lot of them potentially have partners. Yes, so worrying. Have partners that are helping them as well. So we had stimulus checks, right? And I applied for mine a while back. I've not got it, but my friend was saying that they've got it, and they were like, you just need to marry a Japanese woman that's pretty sure they're going to get their stimulus check. And I'm like, yeah, true. So like I don't have anyone helping me, basically. And like if I did marry a Japanese guy, I doubtful he would be very supportive. Isn't Dakora more of a Korean thing? I could be totally wrong. I am from Wyoming and somewhat uneducated. Dakora is Japanese for like, it is Japanese. I know that Delightful's into it and she's in Korea, but no, it's a Japanese thing that it I think started in Harajuku. So Harajuku is this area in Tokyo that's known for its kind of out there fashions. And I don't know if you've heard of Kyari Pamyu Pamyu. I'm pretty sure she is like within the Decora K realm as well. But like Kyari Pamyu Pamyu looks very different to like so if you look at people like Decora K is bigger outside of Japan than it is in Japan for 100%. But if you look at the people that tend to dress Decora K, it's kind of like somebody threw a handful of sprinkles at someone and they stuck, basically, which I think is adorable. But if you look at Kyari Pamyu Pamyu, she's very, very put together and very styled. I'm really into Lolita fashion and BJD, so going to Japan is kind of my dream. But after hearing your story, I think I would just visit Tokyo and Akihabara. Yeah, Tokyo is fun. Akihabara is okay. Definitely, like if you like Japan and you're interested in it, visit. 100% come visit, but don't stay. Gotcha, thanks for the info. Welcome. I actually do have a Decora doll that I need to do a video on, so that's going to be coming up soonish. Like I've had it done for ages. I was part of the Decora swap with Retro Dolls, but because of the corona and then because I'm moving, like I was like the doll has been done since end of February, beginning of February. Anyway, it's been done for ages, but yeah, and so I don't like waiting, basically. I would love to stay, but I really need to get going. My first class of the morning is about to start. Boo, gambare. I wish everyone an awesome day, and remember, you are beautiful. You're a lovely human. Leafy, thank you for hanging around, and thank you always for your support. Have a nice day. Don't work too hard. Yeah, I think I like the Decora doll. I think she's really, really cute. But, and I'm so sorry about this, I lost I lost the face up footage, so I don't want to upload her too soon after the Nayu doll, because I lost that face footage as well. Losing footage. I need to be a lot more careful. I worked with retro dolls a while ago too. Oh, did you? Which one did you do? Like I kind of started doing them because I was hoping for a little bit of exposure, really, but not sure if that happens so much, and I'm not going to do them anymore. I hate it when I lose footage. It's terrible. Yeah, it's so annoying. I'm worried that people are going to be really disappointed, because it like, if you lose anything other than the face up footage, it's kind of okay, right? So like, you can explain around it and put in stills, or let's film a little bit of this, do some drawings or something. But if you lose the face up footage, it's quite obvious. Like, I forgot a layer of the one I'm doing at the moment. I forgot to film it. Whoops. Halloween. Like, I don't know. I do like Retro Doll's hair, but it's really expensive. So obviously, if you're doing the collabs, you have to use the hair. Yeah, the face was the most important part of the video. Yeah. I feel like that's what people come for, really, isn't it? Like, we want to come see a face up. Or I feel like with Delightful videos now, like, the face up is kind of incidental. She does quite simple face ups, I think. Like, her style is quite simple, but we're there for the mods, really. Her character design is amazing, but like, the mods are just insane. That Earth Dragon, that blew my mind. Ooh. Tired now. Oh no. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Oh yeah, it's so expensive. I adore Shannon, but that part is rough. I don't order from Retro Dolls US. I order from... Oh, I know, Alana. What's Delightful going to do once she's finished the dragons? Yeah, I order from Retro Dolls UK because the shipping is more reasonable. She sent the... I don't know why, but I've only ever had issues with Retro Dolls. Like, she sent me a parcel. The first one she sent me, she did the label in Japanese, so it came no problem. And then the second one, she sent me it with my address written in raw Maji, like Roman characters, and she'd put it in Google Translate to get those the address as well. And I was like, you cannot do that. You can't use those Romanizations, because it is always wrong. And like, to the point that even Japanese people can look at a place name and won't be able to make the sounds of the characters, because they just make it up, basically. Like, a part of my one of the characters in my address is the Toyo from Toyota. but we don't pronounce it Toyo. We pronounce it Ho, because why not? And so like, and she'd written Toyo. It won't get here because there is a Toyo in this area, but it's not here. But yeah, she replaced it. But you end up waiting for your hair for superty duperty long, or have recently. But I know Shannon's been getting sick. I don't know if she has, like, it's I feel like it's just her, and I think it's quite a lot. And like, I understand that the like the swaps and the collabs and stuff, they are a promo thing, and it works for the doll artist and for Shannon, but it's a lot. I think it's a lot of work. And like, there's loads of stuff that I want to do in terms of sales, and like I'm worried that I won't be able to fulfill it, just because of like being overwhelmed, because I do get overwhelmed quite easily. Yeah, delightful character designs. That I think, like, obviously I love the Earth Dragon. I think that might be my favorite so far, but one of my favorite designs of hers was it Amanita with the mushroom hat? She was adorable, so cute, and that mushroom hat was just everything. I'm just going to sew this lace together at the back, make it seem slightly more seamless. And then let's do another layer on the face up. It's so hot. Let's see how hot. How hot? 8 likes. Thank you, my lovelies. Okay. 31. No, 34. 31. But I am dripping. Humidity 61%. Unpleasant. Like, sweaty hot heat makes me feel sleepy as well. See you later, Angie. You too. Thanks for stopping by. So usually when I do dolls, I'll have something on in the background on YouTube, and usually I have Bailey Sarian. So like, as soon as I love Bailey Sarian, I watch her Murder Mystery Makeup Mondays, but obviously I can't have that on in the background in a live stream. So, but and I save them as well. So there's a Murder Mystery Makeup Monday that I've not listened to yet. I guess I can do it while I'm video editing, because I don't want to. 85. Oh my gosh, you're basically swimming. My hands are too sweaty. There we go. Just gonna tie this off. I probably should gather the skirt before we do the don't put pins in your mouth, before I do the face up, because then at least I can cross something off my list and feel a bit more productive. Oh yeah, heat this up. Petticoat. Oh, it's so hot. I really don't do very well in the heat. Oh my god, so last night. Night, Katie. Oh, no. Oh wait, no, Katie's staying. Is Katie going? No, not Katie. So last night I'm laying in bed, just trying to fall asleep, and I feel something touching my leg. A cockroach. 8 cats. 8 cats. Are you fostering, Alana? So there's edge on the bottom of the cotton. There's what? There's glue. What? There's edge. There's glue on the edge of the cotton, and it's just like Elmer's glue or white glue that's dried so that it will not fray. And if you heat that back up, it reactivates the glue. So fingers crossed it should stick down. It might not be a very for a mine. I know, right, Ilana? You know what? I think I might move. Yeah, it's glued, but only just. I might put some glue on the back. I do use I know quite a lot of people say you can't use glue in doll clothing. They are wrong. Use glue. If you want to use glue, use glue. So even Monster High uses glue in doll clothing. So why shouldn't I, you know? If it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. Oh my goodness. Rainbow High dolls. They look amazing. I always use glue. Yay, yay! I know, right? Like, yeah. If I didn't use glue, all my, like, oh my gosh. Like, glue is used in human clothes, so why can't we use it in doll clothes? I made a pair of jeans, and it literally, I can't remember what part of the jeans it was. I think I made them, I didn't make them that long ago actually, but I just have a terrible memory. But yeah, it said to use glue in human jeans. So if it's good enough for jeans, which are like Rainbow High, yeah, Rainbow High are these new dolls coming out, will come out. And they are so cute. They I feel like they're a little like the proportions are kind of in between. I'm just gathering this with a tiny running stitch. Yeah, they look so cute. Yeah, Alana, come on, get back in fashion doll world. Alana is kind of BJD side of the doll world, really. Yeah, so they look kind of between a lol, the bigger lol dolls, and a Monster High, and they're, or maybe a Wild Hearts Crew. Like their bodies are a little bit thicker, which I like. I really enjoy that companies are making dolls not so skinny anymore, you know. And so Rainbow High, of course, they're rainbow. So each doll has like a color theme, and they all come with 2 outfits, and they are frigging adorable. Like yesterday somebody asked me if there was a doll that I wanted to get to repaint, and like I want one of those dolls, but I wouldn't want to repaint them because they look gorgeous. And Jackie was saying yesterday that they're duochrome as well, so they're going to have like a color shift. Oh, and their face ups look really, really cute as well. They're more detailed, I think, than lots of dolls that we've seen in the past, and their hair is beautiful, and they've got 3D eyelashes as well. They're so cute. Like personally, I don't really like customizing brand new dolls, so I won't be doing anything. Bodies look well articulated too. Yeah, exactly. The green doll looks like Billie Eilish. Does it? I'll need to look again. Is the green doll has a beanie and flat shoes, right? I was looking at them the other day. Oh my gosh, there was a link to buy them, and they're 36 euros. And so that's like $50, but they're always more expensive in Europe. Lasai. But yeah, I won't be doing anything with them until I find a completely destroyed secondhand one. I have quite a lot of guilt when I'm cutting up dolls. Do you have it too? Fairykin does some mods as well. Do you feel guilty when you're chopping up? Will they even come out to Oz? True. Like Wild Hearts crew are only in America, eh? Which is so annoying. It's just like that just kind of allows scalpers. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't mind if they come out later in other countries or if they're more expensive in other countries. Like do what you got to do, but like if they just don't come out at all, it's like, what? Do we mean nothing to you? Shakes fist at Mattel. That's my fist. It doesn't look like a shaky fist. That looks a bit dodgy. Also, I'm going to do a nail tech course. I keep telling this on stream. I'm going to do a nail tech course, and then I want to do, or while I'm doing that, I want to sell like custom press-on nails. Yeah, exactly. We still want them. Yeah, and I need a business name for my nails, for my nail company. I don't know what to call it. I was going to do Nails by Lee, but that's already a thing in Texas. And I was like, and they're really good as well. Be right back. Gonna go make myself some tea real fast. I'll make me one too. I want tea. Oh no, I want to go get some tea. And also, like, I might end up with my own kind of nail salon and probably make press-on nails that are big enough. Are they never big enough? What I'm going to do is buy the tips and then paint them. And like I was having a look on, I must have giant nails or the press-on nails are too small. I mean, my nails are quite big, but I was looking on Etsy yesterday, and they do like they tend to offer sizes, so like an extra large set or a small set or something. Like my these two nails, the nail beds are really long, but they're narrow, so I can never get press-on nails that are long enough for those. I was having, these are sculpted. No, these two are tips. No, these three are tips. These two, rock and roll. These two are sculpted. These are all sculpted. It's easier to sculpt on my left hand. But yeah, they're fake. I feel like back in the day, like fake nails used to be something to kind of be embarrassed about, but now it's kind of a status symbol because, like, obviously sculpted nails are pretty expensive to have done. Prob just the crap selection here. You'll have to have a look at what I'm gonna produce and see if there's anything you like. I want to do like ridiculously long ones, obviously, because amazing. Ugh. There's quite a lot of glue on this. But then I'm gonna have to make sure that my nails are always nicely done, because somebody tends to put a note in the chat and say my nails look nice, which is always very kind. But then when I've got my nail business, I can be like, oh, you like them, do you? Here, have a look in here. This is really bad. I need the loo. Yes, maybe play with the nail art designs and come up with a cool name and logo. Yeah, I don't like. I think I want to try and think of. Okay, on this note, I'm going to pop to the loo. I'm so sorry. Make tea, maybe. I want to make like something that will fit with the aesthetic if I end up having like a salon, which I don't know if I will, and if I did, it wouldn't be soon, so it doesn't really matter. Get back in a minute, sorry. I swear I've never seen a streamer pop to the loo. It's like, what do? They stream for hours and hours and hours, but don't go to the bathroom. Totally fine. Where? I think somebody's a bucket. Oh, diapers, can you imagine? I've put the doll body somewhere and I need it. Oh my god, it's hot. Like when it's hot and standing up, it makes me very fainty. I'm such like I'm a wilting Victorian lady. Just please give my fainting couch and my smelling salts. Okay. Doll body. Oh. I have heard the hardcore. I really hope that's not the case. Oh my gosh. What? Well, your friendly neighborhood dolly mixtures. Yours is the toilet. Oh my god. Ugh, I think I'm gonna throw up. Is that just the guys? Surely the girls, like, surely they go for a wee wee normally. Like a real human. Which comment, Angie? I've heard of water bottles. Oh, this is way too long. Okay. No, further up. From Angie, I've got humidity 85% and bye bye, have a lovely day. But that's all I've seen. One of those. Or did you get censored? Never mind. So this is too long, but we're gonna see if we can solve this. Are you going, Angie? I don't know which comment you mean, my lovely. About your nails. I didn't see one about my nails. Did it say, hang on, let me. So I want this to be here, basically, but at the moment, nope. So what I'm going to do is just take the top off. Have you ever had awkward moments when people find out that you're into doll making? No, I don't think so. I don't know what they're like. People don't outright tell me. Then they don't say anything to my face, basically. And I think it's because I probably am quite passionate, and I'll be like I'll say I make dolls, and they'll be like, what? And then I'll show them, and they'll be like, oh, actually, that's kind of cool. But never, or at least they're like, what do I mean? They're like being polite. So maybe behind my back, they're like, oh my God, she's such a weirdo. But to my face, they're fine. Okay, so I'm going to take a centimetre off the top and kind of hope. The only I had one really fun interaction when I told somebody I was into doll making. So like I assume nobody knows what it is because it's so niche. But when I started my old job, I had made some face masks, and this was at the time when you couldn't get masks at all. However, our company was telling us we had to have them, and it's like, well, how can we have them when we can't buy them, but you're telling us that we have to? It was ridiculous. That company was a bag of shit, basically. But I made a tutorial of how to make the masks, and it's up on this channel. Do you show them pictures, Hungry Hippo? And I'll put a pin in that. We'll come back to it. So yes, I had this tutorial, and that's gone. I'm not fishing for it. I like linked the tutorial to a couple of people because they needed masks for work because we were told we had to have them, but they weren't providing them. Blah, 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 blah. And then I was like, that's not my usual stuff. This is my YouTube channel. It's not my usual stuff. And then they were like, so what do you usually do? And I was like, oh, I do custom doll repaints. And then this girl, she was like, no way, oh my God, I love Delightful. And I was like, Delightful comments on my photos sometimes. And they were like, oh my God, I can't believe I've met one in the wild. It was really funny because I don't expect anyone to know. And then when I started at the actual school, because I was in training when I started at the actual school, one of the girls knew who Poppy Natalia was, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I just don't expect people to know what it is. But Angie, so I think it's because I think you're 13, aren't you? Like when it's a teenage girl thing, you know, like I think teenage girls really want to be seen as like they're growing up, and dolls are seen as babyish, aren't they? But I don't know. If it was me, I think at the time 100% I would have like stopped playing with dolls because I did, and then come back to it. But like, you can keep doing it, be proud, just like do what you want to do, you know. But you might take the hit from people being nasty, or you can just not tell them, because like you don't have to tell everyone in your life everything that you do, you know. You can have things just for you, and you can have like the online communities. Like we are really lucky to have the online communities, you know. And yeah, people are just horrible. Hungry Hippo, do you show them photos of what you mean? Oh, should we do that haircut? I don't want to do the haircut. I don't like cutting hair. It's stressful. Oh, I'm just gonna take like a 2-minute rest. Usually usually when I do dolls, well, I do it at night anyway, but like usually I'll do a little bit and then take a rest. I do get very tired. Where are my scissors? Can you see my scissors? I just had them. Oh, got them. Okay. Sorry, was visiting the ladies. What do you mean? You don't, what did you meet in the wild? No, somebody met a wild doll creator. It said to me, it was like, sounded a bit like Pokemon, like a wild doll creator has appeared. Because they liked watching Delightful and they were like, oh my God, I can't believe I've met someone who actually does it. Because like we're pretty rare, I think, really, aren't we? And Alana, I can't believe that you go to the ladies. You don't have a bucket. Are you a real streamer? Most of them are work in progress, so I haven't had any pictures. You could take some work in progress pictures, and or you could show them like other doll artists. Like I think people like who is it, Robo KBC or something like that, or Paper Arc Chan, like, because their dolls are so like, they're so incredible. Like you can show them and be like, whoa, damn, have to buy a bucket later. Yeah. Are you a real fan if you use the ladies? So hot. I'm actually getting a little bit dizzy. Oh God. I just hate the heat. This is one of the reasons that I tend to work at night as well. It is easier. It's obviously less hot. Last stream before leaving. Might be last stream before leaving. I might do one. I might be drinking tonight. Don't drink, kids. Don't drink to excess. Don't do what I plan on doing tonight. I might be drinking tonight. So if I'm drinking tonight, then I will be dead for a couple of days. Yes, a couple of days. My hangovers last more than one day. Apparently, that's an Ehlers-Danlos thing, which I didn't know. I'm not diagnosed Ehlers-Danlos, but I'm pretty sure I have it. Like this, I can't actually do it with that hand anymore after it got broken, but apparently that's not normal. You're not supposed to bend this much. So I need to, this is going to be like tied at the back, but I want it to be possible to get it off. So, jump rings could work. Yeah, we're going to sew a couple of big old jump rings on the back sides. That'll work. Yeah, that's pretty bendy. I'm not as bendy on my other arm anymore because it was broken by a co-worker who I am still sewing. Hello, I have returned with blueberry green tea. Interesting. Yeah, that's not real tea. That's oh no. Oh no, it's a spider web. Another one of my hobbies is crochet, and like I quite like to do doilies, and this had a bit of fuzz on it, and I was like, oh no, it's gone moldy, but it hasn't. It's a cobweb. We don't mind spiders in this house. Cockroaches, so-so. Spiders are okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need the needle nose pliers. Can you see them? That's beautiful. What's beautiful? Oh, thank you. I really like doing them as well. They're like mindless enough, but not too mindless. Do you crochet for my dolls? I don't actually. I do knit for my dolls, but I don't crochet. Recently, I haven't crocheted for ages, but doilies are really fun. Like the first doily I ever did took 5 ever, and I actually don't even know where it is. It's beautiful, but it took ages and ages and ages. But then I got really quick at making them, so just sit in front of the TV and just whack out a doily. Okay, we're going to go back to Faber-Castell, and we're going to do some highlights in the eyes, lashes. Oh, starting to feel really dizzy. It's just the heat. It's, I think, so sweaty. So I do, with lashes, what I've started doing is bottom lashes I always do brown, and then top lashes I'll do 1 layer of brown, then 1 layer of black, and then 1 layer of white. And I do them on separate layers. But with the bottom lashes, I do like, I add a little bit of black near the base of the lash as well, just to make it look a bit fuller. And one of the best tips that I ever had for doll customizing was use like magnifying lenses to do face ups, and I just wear a pair of ×3 reading glasses. So it's basically having magnifying lenses strapped to your face, which means I can't read the chat for, oh, it's on. Okay, zoom in. I can't read the chat for a little bit, but I shall be back shortly. Sorry, I hold my breath and stop talking when I do the face up. Got to get these sharp lines somehow. Have you tried drawing like blue and pink and purple, those kind of bright coloured lashes? I haven't. The only time I did like non humanish coloured lashes was my mermaid, because she was like she was supposed to have like icy lashes, and I think I know what you mean, like but it's a very different style to how I do face ups, and I like them on their dolls, but like it's not necessarily something I'd do on my dolls. And like because I'll do the iris quite colourful, I think bright lashes like might look strange. However, I do want to do a doll with very dark irises, so I might try coloured lashes on that. That might look good, because like the lashes really help the eyeball to stand out. Sharp, sharp, sharp. It's very, very subtle. I've drawn her eyes a lot smaller than I did the bottom lashes on this side. I've drawn her eyes a lot smaller than I normally would. I tend to draw very, very big eyes. But I wanted to have a go at like more natural style. Whoop. Thank you. She's like based on watermelon. Or watermelon was the inspiration, I guess. I think I'm going to need a bigger boat. I think I'm going to need a darker brown because I don't know if this is going to show up at all. Because she's got quite dark, we'll give it a go. She's got quite a lot of dark shadow on. Yeah, nothing. Very, very subtle. But it's there. Okay, I need tiny, 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 tiny paintbrush, which I don't have. Or I do have one, but I don't know what it is. Put it in a safe place. Oh my god. That's how I feel. We're going to borrow a hair. Or two. See if this works. Probably not. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Let's try a pin. Oh, yeah. Whew. What would you like to do with the doll in the future? I have lots of plans. I want to do some more mod dolls because they're really popular. They get a lot of attention, which helps with channel growth. What else? I have loads of plans. I can't remember. Like I tried to stop thinking about it as much because I can get really easily obsessed with like with an idea, and then it means that I can struggle to with a pin. Just those tiny little highlights on the bottom of her irises. And I am going to spray her already. Yeah, so because I've got so much going on, I need to be able to focus on that. So I'm not very good at multitasking generally, so I need to like get these 3 dolls finished, and then I need to concentrate on moving. So I'm properly trying to not think about new doll ideas. I need to do no. I need to do a giveaway doll, I think, because I hit 1K on Instagram. So like with milestones, I like to do a giveaway, and I feel like I should do a doll or I don't know, something. And like this is going to be the giveaway doll. Thank you. Thanks, Angie. Growth on Insta is really difficult. Like Fairykins are pretty big on YouTube, but their Instagram is not showing that at all. Like Instagram growth is really, really hard. And I don't know why. I think people see the photos and click a like, but they won't follow. But like, I don't know. Instagram's good for chatting to people, like good for DMs. What was I gonna do? Should we cut this hair? I don't want to do it. I'm gonna take this off this screwdriver. Yeah, Insta is a weird place to be. Truth. And like it's slightly toxic, to be honest. It's not a very friendly place most of the time. Like I'm always getting in hot water for something I haven't said on Instagram, and it's really difficult, yo. It's like I don't mind like taking ownership. If I've done something wrong, call me out for it 100%, and I'll think about my actions, figure out if I stand by them, and if I don't, then I'll do something about it. But like if it's something I haven't done, see you later, Angie. Thank you. Sakura. Yeah, if it's something I haven't done, like it's really difficult to prove a negative. Do you know what I mean? So like, but the people that tend to be calling me out for something that I haven't done, it's like, well, where are your screenshots? And it's like, I don't have any. I know you don't have any because it didn't fucking happen. Oh, this is really scary. She's got a fringe. Okay, this is the character. So she has kind of like a hime cut a little bit. Oh, weird. I haven't had any interactions like that on Instagram. I'm sorry that you've had the experience. Yeah, man. I'm glad that you haven't. But yeah, I've got people keep trying to cancel me, and it's like if I need to be cancelled for something shitty I've done, then cancel me. But like, literally, it's stuff that I haven't done. And people don't post screenshots because there aren't any screenshots. So be very, very skeptical. Oh, she's got a fringe, I don't want to get it. Yeah, well, like, I mean, I can like post the screenshots of stuff that happened, but like, I don't want to. It's so weird. You've done nothing. Like, there's been misunderstandings for sure, but not like, but literally there's a hate group. There's a group on Instagram of people literally bitching about me. Thank you, Fairykin. Which is, number one, pathetic, but number two, like, I can't believe that many people are bothered about me. Like, oh my god, I'm kind of flattered, actually. Do you know what I mean? Like, holy shit. Oh god, we're just gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Okay. Right? It's like, it like, partly it is pathetic, but also partly it is like, oh my god, I'm famous. I know, but like half of I'm half annoyed, I'm half flattered. But yeah, because a while back, some people were posting things like, if you follow this person, you're toxic, they're toxic, blah blah blah, and it's like, well, why is that a toxic thing to do? Like, what have I done? And so people thought I was, at one point, like literally a year ago, people, this one girl thought that I was telling people not to wear a respirator when you use Mr. Super Clear. Do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care if you wear a respirator or not. They're not my lungs. It's not a big deal to me. Like, I don't care. And then they like like not long ago, on Insta, they posted, yeah, stuff saying that I was toxic and that everyone needed to stop following me. And I did lose a lot of followers, but so did they. And like, the thing was, when they were posting this, I was like, I don't even know who this person is. Like, they're so bothered by my existence, and I had no idea who they were, which I find absolutely hilarious. I think I'm going to have to glue the fringe a little bit. This is the thing with doing fringes with nylon. They want to stick straight up, but I do need one piece sticking straight up. I've only ever had nice interactions with you. People are bizarre, right? I just don't like people. I think some people have said that I'm intense, which 100% I am intense, and I'm quite blunt, and my sense of humor is incredibly dry. And so I don't think that like, Americans generally don't like it very much. Like, sarcasm by Americans is seen as disrespectful, but in the UK it's just, that's what we do. Damn it. This needs to stick straight up. Getting there. Yeah, I would agree that you're intense, but if they can't handle that, that's their fault. I appreciate your honesty. Thanks, Verikin. Yeah, this is fight. That's so hard. Oh my god. Fighting a losing battle. Oh, I'm not even on camera. Hang on. I'm trying to do her fringe and it's going quite badly. We'll just sticking straight out. Maybe we can blow dryer it down. This one bit needs to stick up. So I'll go with blow dryer. I leave the bits that I'm like least want to do until last. Let's sigh. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Just gonna cut it. Try and cut it to one length. If I knew what I know now, I potentially would have done this in yarn. Oh, this is new. Oh, before work stream. Yep, because I'm going out tonight, and so if I don't do this now, then I don't know when I'll get it done. Cutting hair is my least favorite job. It's so final. Like everything else with dolls, you can kind of redo, but hair, you fuck it up, you're done. because it doesn't grow back. Oof, yeah, working with nylon is different. Yeah, difficult, yeah. How much nylon do you use, Fairykin? This isn't even nylon, it's Doll Planet. I recently found out that they don't use, it's not nylon, it's something else, which is why it's so bouncy. So she has 2 short front bits, but I'm going to cut that later. Future Fry, we were just talking about me being cancelled on Insta. Fairykin is on YouTube as well. They do doll repaints, and they're very funny. But Fairykin's got quite a lot of subs on YouTube, but not many on Insta. And then I was just saying how Insta's kind of toxic. I'm not like it. Like obviously, there's the lovely, lovely, lovely people, and it is generally lovely people in the doll community, but there are some not so nice people. Like I've had some issues with well, like homophobia and transphobia, and like that ain't it, yo. Someone who's quite well, they're a liar anyway, which but like they're quite inverted commas big in the doll sphere, has been quite horrible to me basically, and on numerous times as well, and they stole an idea from me as well, which I think is like, that's not cool. So with this doll, I've seen some of it and it's nasty, yeah. So this doll I've been working on for 9 months, and the Hatter Dolls has been doing like the whole Persona collection of their like alter egos. And when I saw that I knew that they hadn't done a futaba, and then when I saw that they were doing a futaba, I was like, oh my gosh. DM'd him straight away, and I was like, I'm doing a futaba as well, because I didn't want him to think like I'd stolen the idea, or I didn't want to step on his toes, you know, because that's his thing, yeah. And so when slid into his DMs and I was like, do you want to make this a little mini collaboration? And he was like, yeah, and then we can do photos together. So that was like a really nice experience. So like if I see somebody doing a work in progress and it's like a similar idea to one I've got in progress as well, straight away I'll message them and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm doing a similar doll, because I don't want them to think I'm copying. I don't want I want them to have a heads up that we're both going to have a similar doll, because I think intellectual property is ridiculously important. I've used very little nylon or artificial fibers because they're so hard to work with in my experience. I've used like twice maybe, yeah. Homophobes, I'm sorry I've been treated like that. Thanks, love. I had a mini TED talk yesterday about TERFs, because I can't remember why, because I just went off on a rant about JK Rowling. Boo. But yeah, basically this creator was like, if you're gay, shut up about it. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. You shove your straight shiz in our face all the time. Why can't we be gay, you know? Hard no. But it's taken a long time for me to be proud of my identity, and I'm getting there. I'm still not totally there, but it's hard, yo. So then I am figuring these things out a little bit more, because I've like been semi in the closet about everything for so long. Wow, that's harsh. I know, right? It's 2020, for God's sake. We ain't about that. And like, I think there are a lot of queer folks in the doll community, which is awesome. Like it's always it's always amazing to meet more MBs. but obviously I think the majority of doll artists are cis straight women. And then it also bothers me because, like, I'm pretty sure that this homophobe did a pride doll as well. It's like, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. You don't get to say that gay people have to shut up about being queer and then get to do a pride doll. Oh, no, that's not for you, honey. Your experiences our identity are so valid. You're always welcome here. Hugs. Thank you, my lovely. I know, right? Like, you can't be both. You can't. No, 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 no. You can't jump on a track. Like, because I do think a lot of people just think, oh, rainbows. Let's do a rainbow doll for Pride. No, 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 no. You can do a rainbow doll. Yes. Oh, straight Pride. Fuck's sake. You can. No. Like, you can do a rainbow doll, fine. But it doesn't have to be a Pride doll. You can't co-opt Pride because you want to do a rainbow doll. This is why I really wanted my Pride doll to mean something, and that's why I did Loki, because like the character I do kind of see quite a lot of myself in, because he's an asshole and also sometimes a she. Hi, I can't turn on the volume right now, so I'll be cheering you while watching. Nice to meet you again. Hi. Hi, lean back. I think a lot of inverted commas allies don't understand that about Pride as well. Like, you can't, you don't get to just like join Happy Fun Times Pride without recognizing that it's more than just a party. People make Pride something to look good and then just start to be homophobic. I don't think they know they're being homophobic as well. Like, when this girl was like, you should just be quiet about being gay. It's like, no, 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 no. I don't think they recognize how homophobic that is. And how damaging it is as well. So my sister's a hairdresser. Hi from California. I enjoy your videos and story time over the faceup. Thanks, Rebecca. Alana, haircutting, yay. I feel exactly the opposite way about haircutting. Haircutting, boo. So my sister's a hairdresser, and I was like, oh my gosh, I could do like a pop in atelier and get my sister to cut all the doll hair for me. But then I realized she won't even cut my human hair for me. So we'll probably have no chance of getting that done. Yeah, she won't let me dye my hair, boo. She said she'll do it for me. I remain unconvinced. Yeah, Pride was meant as a protest when it began. Yeah, and I think people should educate themselves a bit more, just an opinion. I totally agree. Yeah, started by, and drag as well. It was started by women of color, men, well, people of color, women of color. I don't know. Are you? I don't know. Do you count as a woman if you're at that point? Well, I guess I don't know. Confused. This is so wonky. But yeah, I think it wasn't Stonewall was trans women of color, wasn't it? Marsha P. Johnson. Woo! 100% this is going to be longer on one side than the other now. Fuck. Oh. These are probably the worst scissors I could be using as well. They're not very sharp. Just having just wandered over. I don't know who the character is, but this is giving me Asuka from Evangelion vibes. She is an anime character, and she does look like that, doesn't she? It's Futaba Sakura from Persona 5, and I'm just desperately trying to get her hair in some semblance of order. This is why I'd let you cut my hair. Thanks, Villanelle. I'm not sure. This is my theory. So my sister's gonna bleach my hair, right? And the thing with bleach is your hair can drop off. And like, worst comes to worst, we shave my head. Like, I'm so down for that. Like, just get it all off and then let's bleach it and let's go violet. Like, yes, I'm so down. Damn it. Ah! Oh, I love Persona 5. That's actually, yeah, hang on. Let me put her glasses on and see if you get more Persona vibes. Yeah, this doll's for. I've not played Persona 5. I watched some playthroughs because I wanted to figure out. I feel like when I do a face up, I want to know a little bit about the character to know what their facial expression will be. And so this doll has taken a really, really long time. Because I didn't want to cut her hair. Thank you. I didn't want to cut her hair, and I made her for my friend, and my friend wanted a desk for her because obviously Futaba sits at her desk quite a lot. And then so I was watching, and I was like, well, if she's going to be on the desk, she needs to do that pose, so she needs to be able to have her knees up. So it took me a very long time to get here, but that's why this doll is all in like a proper Frankenstein. But she can, and it took a long time, she can sit with her knees up. Ooh. Jaja. Oh, sit. She won't balance because it's wonky. Jaja. She needs painting again. Ooh, awesome. Thank you. Took a lot of trial and error to get there. She was my knee joint what do you call it, prototype guinea pig, bit of both. Right, got to get to work. Good luck. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by, Future Fry. Gambare. Moni shinai nene. Oh, weird. We do sarcasm a lot. I know, right? Are you lagging? Alana, press refresh. Hang on, I'm going to type that in chat because I think Alana is lagging. Alan, nope. Ah, oh my gosh. I really don't know. I think I'm gonna have to glue a fringe flat. Yep, fixed. Hi. What could you see, Alana? Because like when you said sarcasm, I was like, I haven't mentioned sarcasm for a long time. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's not okay. Oh, damn it. Okay. Longer hair. I think. Can you not use a heat tool to straighten her fringe? It's because it's so short. I don't want to get the heat tool too close to her face because I've melted a face up before. So I'm gonna try, but like straightening it will still make it sit forward, but obviously I need it to go under. So we are gonna give that a go. And then I'm gonna cut her front bits, but I might not do that until I put her clothes on because I don't know how long they want to be. I think her clothes are all done. Oh god, it's hot. Tea time. Oh, I just hate the heat. Is the face sealed? Can you steam on the fringe? Interesting. The face is sealed. Not sure if steam might make her shiny. Wrap with plastic wrap, pressing fringed head and steam her. Indirect heat. Question mark. Maybe. I'm so worried. We could maybe like oh look at her. We could maybe wrap her face with like some fabric first to kind of give like a heat buffer, and then plastic wrap, and then I don't know what I could use for steam, to be fair. We'll try the straightener first. Just dab a little bit of sweat off. Oh my gosh. Oh. Gross. Lol, melted face. That would really make me cry. Oh, I was so upset. All that worker melted face. It was the sexy Colonel Sanders I did, and I was really happy with his face, and then I friggin' melted it. I had to do it again, and it was good the second time as well, but like yeah, all that work and have to do it again. And I am on a time crunch. I want to get these dolls finished because I need to take photos. I want to take photos of Futaba in Japan. Stick her head in front of the kettle, lol. Too risky. Stop trying to risk my doll. Too risky. Too risky. I'm not particularly friends with my kettle recently since I poured water out of it and a cockroach came with it. Okay, so her hair looks pretty. That's given it just like okay. Yeah. Cockroach crawled up my leg as I was trying to fall asleep last night. her face has gone pretty shiny. Fuck off! Oh! Japanese people use horns like bicycle bells, and it's so fucking dangerous. Don't ever do that. Don't touch a fucking horn when you don't need to. And like, they'll do it when someone's crossing the road. It's like, no, you stop. You don't beep your horn at somebody who's crossing the road. You put your brakes on. Pressing your horn is going to scare them and make them stay in the road longer. Like in India, people use their, okay, I'm trying to get this to stick up, so that's what I want it to do, and then I'm going to glue it to make it like behave slightly better. What's that? Is that even Galeon? La la. I did it on. We didn't do taiko. Me and my friend went and played rhythm games at the arcade. Oh, I know. There's so many things that people don't expect with Japan, and I know this is a stereotype outside of Japan that Asian drivers are bad, but Japanese drivers are absolutely terrible because they don't actually properly learn to drive. You kind of basically buy your driving license. So you go to this driving school, and it's got no. At no point do you drive on a real road. You go to this driving school, you pay about $1,000. At the end, you get your driving license, and then you're just allowed onto normal roads. And you have never been on a real road. It's like, so nobody can fucking drive. It like, when I lived in Kyoto, so I've lived in Kansai is an area of Japan, so I guess Kansai would be like the Midwest. Yeah, I'm thinking I can't yeah. Yeah, I know, right? I was thinking about heating a screwdriver and then trying. I just don't. I think I should have culled it before cutting it, and so it's too late now. I think what I'm gonna do is just leave it. I think I'm gonna give up. Like, yeah, right. So when I lived in Kyoto, I got hit in 1 year. I was hit by cars 3 times, and one time it wasn't a car, it was a truck. It was a delivery truck. That, like, they were never at high speed, so that, like, I basically just got bruises, but 4 times is excessive. And like, I got hit by a taxi before, and like, what apparently what a lot of people do, because this is such a standard thing in Japan. This is just PVA glue. So you know how Barbie fringes are crunchy? It's because it's glue. So that's what we're gonna do. Her fringe is actually a bit too long for futaba, but with nylon, there's not much choice, to be honest. It's very blunt. Yeah, so if you get hit by a taxi, a lot of people will be like, okay, take us to an ATM, you can give me like $2,000. Because like, if you you can lose your license and then lose your job for it, so people will just pay. And obviously it's cheaper than, or well, like you'll have insurance, but it depends as well. Like my friend was hit by a taxi and broke both of her legs. She's not my friend anymore. I don't know why I call her a friend. She was an asshole who ghosted me. Who does that? Ghosting friends? Like you just, I don't know. Is that a thing? Do we do that now? To be fair, I do ghost a lot of guys. Ghosting friends is bad. So is hitting people with a truck or a taxi. Right? Did I like miss swear it was okay? I mean, I am an asshole. I get it. But like, if I'm being an asshole, you need to tell me that I'm being an asshole so I can learn from it and then like stop doing it. It is like nothing will get resolved if you're ghosting your friends. Yeah, exactly. And if I am being an asshole, I need to be called out. Like, I know it's a lot of effort to call somebody out. Haha. Yeah, well, I think they are, especially like not male friends. Like, if their friend, like one of my best mates is a guy, and we call each other out quite a lot. And he always thanks me for calling him out because like nobody else will call him out in the way that I do. Like he not necessarily calling him out for things he's doing to other people, but sometimes I don't think he treats himself very well, and I'll call him out for it. But like this is the thing, your friends should help you grow, and like I know it's a lot of effort calling someone out, but like that's what we do for our friends. Like romantic endeavors are totally different. Yeah, I agree. Let's do a bit of face up. What time is it? 4. Let me see what time I'm meeting my friends because I need to shower because I'm disgusting. Oh, it's so hot and gross. Um, these humans. And plus, I'm covered in this hair now, and you know when you've just had a haircut and it's all spiky. It's all spiky. I'm really lucky with my doll friends as well. Like, whenever there's been drama, I can I do go to them and I'm like, look, am I being an asshole now, or am I right to be upset? And they're quite they're good with their words. So if I'm being an asshole, they're like, I think that maybe you should look at this again. And then I'm like, yeah, maybe I was a twat. But like, but then also they're like, no, you were right to be upset, because like obviously when you're inside the situation, you can't necessarily know because of your emotions. But and I try very hard to look at things from the other person's point of view as well. I really like her. I think she's really pretty. Do some eyelashes again. So we're gonna go black. That's blue. Black. Like all the friends in my life, I really want them to be people that help me be a better person as well. like that I can learn from. And like the group that I'm seeing tonight, they're all very, very intelligent. So like I do learn stuff in the traditional sense from them as well. Oh, it's so spiky. Ooh, spiky. Night night, Rebecca. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you're able to surround yourself with good people. My DMs are always open if you need anything. Love you. Thank you. Just keep popping in, and I'm like, why isn't your Instagram more populous? Same here, Ferrican, if you need me. I mean, it's sometimes, like, not gonna lie, I can be caught on a bad day. Like, when I'm hormotional, I can be extra, extra super blunt. So if I am being very, very blunt, I'll probably come back in 3 days and apologize. I'll be like, I'm so sorry. And Irma was calling. So I literally just put a dot. You might not even be able to see it. I literally just put a dot at the base of the. Is that in focus? Yeah. No, can't tell. Is that in focus? I put a dot at the base of the bottom lashes. That's it. Thank you. It's good to know that I have friends in this industry. Faux show. Do you have lots of doll friends, Fairykin? I made a lot of friends through dolls, like a lot. Not being hyperbolic, I'm pretty sure this hobby saved my life. And like with the GoFundMe as well, I did a GoFundMe to because I had to get out of the country at really short notice. Did a GoFundMe for that, and so many doll friends were really, really kind and donated. And like so many people were like, I'm really, really sorry, I wish it was more. And like, for fuck's sake, like, oh my god, don't, like, what? Like, you just gave me fucking money, don't, like, oh my, like, sorry, I can't words. Like, just so kind. Like, I cry. I'm gonna cry now. Like, I cried a lot. It was so kind. And then like other people shared, and then loads of people were like, I'm so sorry, I can't donate, but I've shared. Or and then like I got some really just lovely supportive messages as well, and that meant a lot. Like, obviously the money was completely necessary, but like the support as well. Like, if I hadn't had the support, I'd because I know I do moan about like the negative side of the doll world, but like I am probably the first person. I would be the first and loudest person to say how supportive and loving this community is as well. Oh, that's a load of Korean and the hearts. I understand the hearts. Ah, Fairykin. Hugs. Did you have a bit of a rough time, Fairykin? I actually, this is orange, but I want to do a bit orange on her lips. It's such a weird hobby to as well, but like, ooh, yeah, I like that. So the colors are coming out really, really strongly. I just think, I think that the Inktense are not a pencil that you can use by itself. I think you need another one as well. So like if you're curious about Inktense, maybe which black did we? I threw away the swatches. What was it? It was ink black was the blackest one, wasn't it? Yeah, a year ago things were rough, but I'm a ton better now. Thank you for asking. If you need someone that won't judge, then I'm here because I like get it. Oh my gosh, I found out recently because I do have some suicidality, but I call it like I call it casually suicidal. So I'll be just doing something, and then my brain will be like, just kill yourself, and like it will come out of nowhere. And because I've been so alone, like I haven't had friends, family, anything for years, it was like I got so upset by it. But recently I was watching a Dr. Todd Grande video, and he was saying that there's this thing called command hallucinations, and I know I have hallucinations. And I know people get kind of freaked out when you say that you have hallucinations. I know they're hallucinations. It's okay. I'm probably no danger to other people. I'm definitely a danger to myself, and I have been in the past. But yeah, so command hallucinations, and it's just like your brain will just tell you something stupid, and like so mine will be like I'll be on a bridge and it'll be like throw your phone off, and that's a hallucination. And so now I know that it's like not me, it's just my stupid brain being stupid. I feel so much better about it already, like just knowing that it's okay. So what happened then was I tried to draw. Do you know what we're gonna do? No, I am gonna try again. So I'm trying to draw on top of a layer that I've already done with Faber-Castell. So there's obviously there's something on the doll. But the point broke off. It's been okay now. They're definitely not a. I think she'd make a really cute Red Riding Hood. No judgment here. I'm glad you've learned that about yourself. Yeah, same. Sad it took so long. I realized a little bit. Who was it? Somebody asked me how old. I think it was Angie asked me how old I was, and I didn't. I was like, I'm not telling you. I'm in my mid-30s, so having to get this old to realize that's a bit of a bummer. But I keep putting my mask on, and then I'm like, nope, not finished. Like it's a bummer that I had to get to my mid-30s to learn these things. But I mean, ADHD for sure means that you learn slower. But like, I don't necessarily believe in all the culturally held like time milestones. Is it milestones? So it's like, well, I've learned at 30, at least I've learned now. I add quite a lot of grey to the sclera now, and I know some people. I was watching Hextian. He does his full sclera bright white, and they look beautiful. But I don't think that's my style. I really like quite a lot of grey in the sclera, and people, since I've been doing that, people have said how much they like the ice that I do. So I think that's something I'm going to keep. Because I'm still, like, I feel like I'm still finding my style. So Alana asked me about thank you, hi Mark, asked me about the white, and I like the white for a later layer. So like, once you've got like a little bit, oh, I still want to do, no, I'm good. For a later layer. Did you know you're supposed to, so I watched the Mr. Hobby explanation about Mr. Superclear, and you're not only supposed to shake like that. This is why I, like, when I shake, that's how I do it, because Mr. Hobby told me that's how to do it. I didn't know that, but it makes sense. Like any, a lot of resin products do gather at the bottom, don't they? So it makes sense. Okay, so let's do this skirt again. How are you? I'm good, thanks, Mark. How are you? So I'm just gonna gather this. I'll take my mask off in a minute. Safety first. So, Tammy, I love to watch doll repainting. If someone was interested in what are the essentials for someone just saying what will not break the bank? Okay, so I talked about this in another stream actually. Personally, when I started doll repainting, I already had acrylic paints, but actually I don't use any acrylic paints whatsoever in my repaints. I bought these, and you can get the 48 set for $21 in America, which I think is a very reasonable. I think this is only the 36. I would get the 48 personally if I was doing it again, and the Mungyo pastels, but you can get a small acrylic paint and tiny brushes are what I started with. The thing is, with acrylic paint, you don't need a sealant, so it could be a good starter. Personally, acrylic is not my style. I've always liked drawing with pencils more, but yeah, so if you have acrylic paint, you don't need a sealant. If you don't have acrylic paint, then you do need Mr. Superclear, which is pretty expensive outside of Japan. So if you can get a smaller box of Mungyo, and you can mix the colors. I do like this one. I think this was, I can't remember, is this $20 as well? So like all together, this would be $60. And then yeah, tiny brushes as well. Tiny brushes, the cheapest that I get them is from AliExpress. I get like nail detailing brushes, but like I've spent a lot, and then of course, well, to be fair, like I guess I started customizing. I didn't start with faces. I started with clothes. So when I was a kid, really, I'd make clothes for my Barbies. Yeah, so when I started, I realized I already had aquarelle pencils, because I have loads of art supplies anyway. So any aquarelle pencils, Arteza is supposed to be really good, and they're really, really affordable. And even if you did Fairykin, so Tammy, Fairykin has a channel as well, so go check out Fairykin. Fairykin's been painting for a very, very long time. Fairykin's style is a little bit different to mine. Like I think Delightful mostly does paint as well, and like some artists don't do as much blushing. Like I really, really like blushing. And then I've seen some artists using eyeshadows. Like there'll always be people say that you can't. You make, oh sorry, I just saw that, Mark. You make doll dresses and doll wigs. Cool. Yeah, and then for hair, when I started, I did the yarn method, which is, I think it is quite difficult, but well, they're all a bit difficult, aren't they? But you kind of learn what you like, and I've been really, really lucky that I've been able to try loads of different products. So right now I'm trying out Derwent ink tents, and they're pretty expensive. So I'm very, very lucky. But if you have access to an art supply store, animal, Sadie. No cats today. Yeah, I do a combination of pencils and paint. It depends what colors I have at my disposal, honestly. Yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah, so for like accessories, I use acrylic paint, but like you can gradually build up your supplies as well. So like when I started, I already had acrylic paint, but I went to art school for a little bit, and when I was at art school, they taught us to paint with a limited palette. So I had black, white, magenta, cyan, and processed yellow. And then I could, because I used to be good, better at color theory, I could then mix from those colors, and I picked up. I had some watercolor pencils, but I got those new ones. They're in the red tin. But yeah, my first face up, I still think it's pretty good. Like you can definitely see my style in it. Hang on, I'll link it. You can definitely see that it's my style. Like my Ever After High style is. So this is on Monster High. Hang on. Ooh. So this is on Monster High. Ooh. And this is kind of my style on Monster High. And then my style on Ever After High is a little bit different. So this is Ever After High. But I'll link that first face up I did. And I think you can definitely see it's my style. So although loads of artists will say you need the best, but like it firstly depends on your style and depends on your budget, really. I use pan pastels because they're very, very pigmented, and I do love blushing, and I was lucky enough to have the money to be able to buy them. Like when I was earning properly, I don't have a family, I didn't have any friends whatsoever, so I'm not going out. I'm literally, all I'm doing is dolls. Oh my god, that sounds so pathetic. But like, so I was able to smash a load of cash, and like over the time that I've been doing it, I was gifted an airbrush, which was ridiculously kind. But then you need to add all my doll is cosplay. Cool. Yeah, I started with, so that's my first repaint with those red ones, and I did use the watercolor effect of those pencils quite a lot, which I actually don't use so much anymore. It's just not my style. Like over the time that you're doing dolls, you'll figure out what you like and what works for you, because like so many artists will be like, no, you must do this and you must do that, and it's like, no, you can do that and you can do this, but that's your style. I like Sailor Moon. Me too. I made a Sailor Moon doll. I made she was not very popular. She's on my channel. The style is so pretty. Thank you, Fairykin. I love your style too. I like the Bonarium. I had to look at the artist who made the characters, and they're not doing the tickets anymore. I was like, oh, I wanted to make a Bonarium. Yeah, I was jealous. But I do want to try and do a mod like that with resin. So, but fear not, I shall be giving you credit. I don't like when doll artists take inspiration from somewhere else and then don't credit it. I think that's absolutely appalling. It's like I would never have thought of doing something like that if I hadn't seen your video. So I will 100% credit you. Like it happens everywhere, but especially in the art world, people don't credit. Oh yeah, I can let you know when. Yeah, please. They're so cute. It's a really fun design. I honestly, I don't understand the concept of the like closed species thing. I don't understand. Is it like it's a kind of a fandom, like in a community? I don't really get it. And especially because there's so many tiny doll artists that you just can't find them. Hey, like your Fairykin's channel was recommended to me when they started doing the Bonarium, but I'd never have found them. Yep, it's a small community. And yeah, and then you have like your characters. Yeah, so Mark, I started doing dolls, like dolls kind of, they bring together all of my hobbies. So I like drawing, I like painting, I like making clothes, I like cosplay, but I don't have anyone to do it with. So I started making dolls. Is that still too long? I don't know. With Wen's artwork, it's not super strict, but there are still restrictions, of course. Honestly, I don't understand, but I'll stick to their rules. It's their character. Like when you can ask for permission, I think it's best to do so. Like there's like the Nayu doll I did. They weren't the first choice that I was going to do, but then they did this draw it in your style competition, and they had a prize. They had a prize of a graphics tablet, and I was like, oh my god, I would love a graphics tablet. The winners were just like insanely beautiful. Like, just trying to figure out where this should go. But yeah, they did Thank you for the info on the essentials. I watch Fairykin's channel also. You guys are so talented. Where do you get your dolls? I thought you stopped making Monster High. Are they hard to come by? I doubt myself. Needle, it hurts. And he don't. Be careful, Mark. I buy the dolls on eBay at the moment, but when I get back to the UK, I want to go to thrift stores. I don't like using new dolls personally, because I feel like Sid from Toy Story otherwise. It's still too long. Lasai. So what we're going to do, because there's a smidge of glue on the top, hopefully. Yeah, I buy mine on eBay, and I tried to buy Big Lots, but you can get Big Lots pretty cheap. And then, oh, it's come out. And I want like smashed up dolls personally. Like I do quite a lot of mods, and I can repair crappy dolls, so I'd rather, like, if there are nice dolls available, then I'd rather that a kid got them to play with. But if they're crappy dolls, then I'll take them because I can give them a second life. But Tammy, I don't know where you are. I'm assuming America. I think you can get them in thrift stores or like yard sales. Maybe Goodwill. I don't know. Fairykin maybe knows a bit better. So because there's glue on the top hem of this, it'll stick it to the what do you call it? The rest of the skirt, and then I can make it shorter again because I'm really struggling with this dress. Because this doll is a commission, I want it to be like totally perfect. When the dolls are just for me, I don't mind like mistakes as much. Like the doll I was doing the face up for, I forgot to say, Tammy, thank you for watching, basically. Yes, I'm in America. I'll try some Goodwills and secondhand shops. Yes. Let us know what you can find. Generally, I'm lucky enough to find them at thrift stores, but eBay is usually my go-to. eBay was my go-to, and then I feel like at the turn of the new year, the doll lots got quite a lot more expensive. Like, you used to be able to get like 12 dolls for under $20, but now they're quite a lot more expensive. I have Monster High years and years ago and gone, oh no, this is the thing, isn't it? I had so many My Little Ponies, and I text my mum like 10 years ago because I knew that pony repaints was a thing. I was like, Mum, do we still have the ponies? And she was like, no. I'm like, can't believe you sold my childhood toys when I'm in my 20s. Not in my 20s anymore. My butt's going numb. Where's my phone? Here it is. So I was watching a Bailey Sarian. I won't be there. I'm on my way. You're on your way, but the way is from Hyogo because I dropped shit off at home first. Lots of shit is to slowly ferry home from my desk. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So what should we do? We'll finish this skirt, we'll finish the face up, and then I'll go take a shower and go meet my friends. Boop, boop. Although I do love you very, very much, I would like to see my in real friends one last time before I leave Japan. I would really like to have a go at repainting a pony. But like there's one artist on Instagram that does these like kind of Mandela, like not Nelson Mandela, like the like Asian Mandela, like henna Mandela, is that what it's called? Designs, and they're really incredibly beautiful. Also, I don't really understand how a My Little Pony reroute works, because like, how do you get it from not coming out? Mandala, that's the one. Mandala. Oh no, how long does it take you to do a doll? Tammy, it depends. If I really am very motivated, I can do start to finish in like 2 days, but they'll be 2 long days. So like when I did last year, Delightful did the tropical collab, and that doll I did in 2 days. I did that doll really fast because I was like very motivated and very inspired, I think. But like so this doll, this one, I've been working on her for 9 months because I keep putting her on a shelf because I'll get to a part that's difficult or faffy or that I don't want to do, and then I'll just be like, nope, and she goes in a box. But then I have, if I have an external deadline, so like there's another Instagram doll artist that's doing the same character, and I was like, oh my god, we should make it a collab. So I think he's going to finish within the month. I'm not really sure. I asked him, I was like, when are you aiming to be finished? And he didn't really give me an answer, and I was like, not helpful. Wow, 2 days, that's impressive. But that's only if I'm like super motivated. Like the Duffy doll on I think my latest upload, that was 2 days, but that was a reasonably simple doll. Like she didn't need a reroute, and she just had clothes and a face up and shoes painted, so that was quite a simple doll. But like a more complicated doll, of course, will take a lot longer, and it depends like how annoying something's being. So like I'm having to redo this skirt like 3 times, so if I'm having issues like that, it's going to take longer. I don't think who was it, like Hexian in his last video, he puts the like the shirt on the video, and you're like, wow, that was so easy, but then he was like, actually I had to remake it 3 times. Like I think it's really important for doll artists to say stuff like this, because you don't realize how difficult something is. Like when I curled this doll's hair, like the client wanted hair like Zeffy's, Delightful's dragon Zeffy. And so I was like, oh my god, that's going to be amazing. Like there's already a tutorial of how to do it. I don't have to learn how to do it. But Delightful, that video was more about the mods. So she did talk a little bit about the hair, but all I knew was she used a chopstick to curl yarn and she wore a glove, and like, so that's all the information I had. So when I was trying to curl it, I used a screwdriver, not a chopstick. I was heating the screwdriver to 140 because that's what you normally use for. I have a Barbie, I have Frozen, and I cut my doll hair. Cutting doll hair is hard. Yeah, I spent like an hour cutting this doll's hair today, and it's in Japanese the word is bimyo. Future fry, what's bimyo in English? Bimyo. Like bimyo is one of my favorite words in Japanese. There are some words in Japanese that are just like chef kiss. What was I talking about? Yeah, so Zeffy. So I heated. So usually with yarn hair, you'll use I use 140 degrees. That's Celsius. That's the perfect temperature to straighten doll's hair. If I go too hot, then it'll go a bit melty. So I'm doing that with the chopstick, and it's not working. And I'm like, maybe I need to wrap the hair around the chopstick and then heat the chopstick. And what actually I had to do was heat the chopstick to 200. Like I never would have thought it would take 200. Like Canna Kellon is the only thing that takes 200. 200, wrap the hair around, and then burn my hands. Doesn't really have a translation. I think it's kind of like meh. Oh yeah, true, meh. Like medium. I like bimyo. It kind bimyo. What does it mean? I think it means like meh. Yeah, meh. You're right. Average. It's not quite average though. It's like average but passable, but could be better. And like, there's so much meaning in that word. Like, what else do I like? Bimyo is like my favorite Japanese word ever. It's just so, it means so much. What else? I don't know. Bimyo, it's a good word. I didn't realize, but in America they use the word like squashy, like squash. Hang on, I need to G-show this. Get your G-show on. So G-show means dictionary. Conservatorium. What a lot of tools. So familiar, I can relate. What are you creating? So right now I'm making an underskirt for this doll, and this doll is this is a commission, and it is like a mixture of the Kingdom Hearts Enemy, Fantastic Seven, and then kind of with like a Alice in Wonderland vibe. Nice try, but not quite. Yeah, kind of like close, but no cigar. But with like a kind of cringy feeling as well. So this is going to go under that skirt. So I'm moving Pixie-vatorium. Can I call you Pixie? So Pixie, I am moving house in like 9 days, just over a week. And that house happens to be on the other side of the world. So I need to finish, thank you, I need to finish 3 dolls before I move, because that one I want to get finished so that I can post. And then this one is this is Futaba from Persona 5, and so I've kind of made that into like a soft collab with a fella on Instagram. But also because that's from Persona 5, I've got to get photos in Japan of her, you know. And then this one is the one I'm doing the face up. Tammy, that's also sound, right? Haha. So she just needs catch lights and lash highlights, and then she'll be done. I just need to find her clothes as well. So we're getting body blushing. I just remembered everybody needs body blushing. Sigh. Pixie, do you do dolls? Are you a doll creator or a doll fan, or both? We've got a little bit of a mix. Future Fry, are you a doll fan now? Future Fry and I went to university together, so I think they're creator for quite a long time. Do you have an Instagram or a YouTube? I've only been doing it a year now. I've not been on YouTube for a year yet, but I have been doing dolls for just over a year. But like before that, obviously I did quite a lot of art, and I did a lot of sewing, which all translates to dolls really well. So like I think Tammy is new to what Tammy wants to start doing doll art, so I don't want Tammy to feel like feel discouraged if like in a year they're not doing the same kind of faces. I'm more of a figurine fan, but I never really knew this was a thing till you started doing it. It's very impressive. Oh, thank you, Future Fry. Both mostly on Insta. I'm only thinking about YouTube. Creating my first one video now. Oh, interesting. My Insta name is the same as this. I shall find you. We do lots of sharing of most of the people that come and chat are people that I'm following on Instagram as well, and are Instagram buddies. So we tend to then then make friends in the chat, which is a free. Oh, look, there you are, top one. Whoa, you huge. Why have you never popped up? I've never seen your dolls before. This blows my mind. It's like just subbed and followed on those places. I don't this. Oh, cool. That's awesome. I particularly like this one, but both of them, they're really cool. Oh, you have an Etsy as well. Wow, that's beautiful. That's a better fringe than that's huge, mate. I've got not nearly that many. How long have you been doing dolls? They're amazing. I love that. That's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, hang on, I've got a tag. And Jackie follows you. I talk to Jackie like all the time. It's like, if Jackie follows you, then like how have I not found you? One of my other uni friends started doing doll stuff. Look at the silhouette on this. Started doing doll clothes, and like we're really in 5 or 6 years, loads. Started doing she's into historical costume, and so she's like into Rococo, and she's doing like Rococo. Is it it's Rococo, right? Doing Rococo dolls. I thought you'd been doing it longer, Fairykin. Why did I think you were longer than that? Yeah, doing Rococo dresses, and so like tiny bit of shade, but like you know, Pop and Atelier has been doing historically accurate dolls recently, and we're like, it's so beautiful, but the silhouette's off, and it's like silhouette is so important with historical clothing. But yeah, the silhouette on that Victorian one is like chef kiss, so good. Hang on, I want to have. I'm getting on a train in a bit. I shall have a proper stalk. That's incredible, mate. That's so good. Loads of my mates follow you as well. It's like, how have I not found you? Oh, mate, they're really lovely. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, they're so cute. I love that apron. That's really pretty. Oh, and your fringe is better than mine. Sometimes it's hard to achieve. Look on that, Scott. Yeah, but yours is, yeah. Yeah, I completely agree. That's so beautiful. These are incredible. I can't believe I haven't found you before. This is the thing. Like I was saying this about Fairykin as well. Like because I swear I've seen this dress, but was this a commission? I swear I've seen that dress. Because Fairykin popped up on recommended recently because of their Bonarium doll, and but before that it was like nope, nothing. I do lots of sewing commissions. I think I've seen that doll on it, like the dress on the doll that it was made for, but I've not seen you. Like, there we go. That's a bit better. Yeah. We'll figure it out. I'm not dealing with that right now. We're going to finish that face up, and then, oh, no, wrong one. Oh yeah, I've got to do that crown. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm finished. Yeah, I do lots of sewing commissions. I made it for Colour to the Bone. Ah, yeah, I follow Colour to the Bone, so I must have seen it on. Did Colour to the Bone not tag you? That's some shade. Colour to the Bone. It's not. Don't know. Weird. Ugh. Like I feel like in my. Yeah, exactly. I feel like Instagram just keeps recommending exactly the same things to me over and over again, and it's like, thanks, but like, so it makes the doll community seem really insular, but it's not. It's way bigger than it seems to be. But it's like, why are you not showing me more stuff? Like it'll on the explore page, it always shows me like massive doll BJD artists, and it's like, no, I'm not really here for BJDs. So we're just on catch lights and lash highlights. Nope, I hate it. Oh, Tammy, you're going. See you later. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Hopefully see you again soon. She tags almost everywhere. I don't mind. I did plenty for her. I don't understand Instagram. We've been talking about how Instagram makes no sense whatsoever. No. On the plus side about being this sweaty, I can literally use my finger to erase it. That's good. I really want that tiny, tiny paintbrush, and I don't want to replace it because it's $6, but I don't know where it is. Probably in here somewhere. Oh, my Sailor Moon hair so long. Yeah, on mine, yeah. I really, really wanted her to have ridiculously long hair. I did cosplay as Sailor Moon a couple of years ago, and I wanted it to have like the kind of same feeling as that. Ta-da! No, it was in there. Oh. I am like normally I am a very disorganized person, but normally I'm a little bit more organized because I can put stuff away, but because I'm moving. Sorry. What shall we do? Let's just double checking. Whoa, no! Oh my. Let's put these away. These can go on the shelf for now, at least. Pixie, what pencils do you usually use? Well, it looks like I need to go to bed. Thanks for the fun stream. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks for coming and stopping by and hanging out, Ferrican. It was nice chatting. Hopefully see you again soon. Usually it's Prismacolor watercolor or softcore or very thingy. And which Derwent is it? But sometimes use Derwent if I need something softer. Is it a Derwent watercolor or Derwent Inktense? Because I just bought the Inktense and I'm not having fun with them. We're having a bit of an argument. I don't think I've got. Oh, where did I put? Oh, that's what I was gonna have a look. Where did I put them? Because I bought a jelly pen as well to have a go with. I got even more tiny Derwent watercolor. Yeah, I was Fairykin uses Prismacolor watercolor, and I wanted to have a go with them, but like I'm pretty sure they've just stopped selling them, so I couldn't get any. And then I was like, oh, I'll give Inktense a go, and they're making me. I know some artists use Inktense and they like them more. I know, and I'm not like I'm really struggling with them. Like I was talking to Jackie about it, and she was like, I can't believe you liked the Inktense because it didn't work for me. But like obviously there is that with dolls, like sometimes some things work really well for one artist and not the other, and it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. While I'm here, so I keep buying tiny ultra strong magnets, and then I keep losing them because they are so tiny, so I'm just going to put them all in the same. I wish my hair super. I like soft core pencils because they left less scratching on coat. Do you use soft core? Look at how tiny. Can you see how tiny these are? Do you use soft core on the dolls? Because like some people say you can only use watercolor, right? And then I know Monster High Guy and Moonlight Jewel use them. I know, right? So like I'm thinking of putting them inside wigs, like embedding some magnets inside the head and then putting them inside wigs so that the wigs are changeable but like hold on quite well. And then also as like dress closures. I think that'll work quite well. It's tiny, but is it tiny enough? No. I guess it's up to specific artists if you have money for experiment. I don't, but I don't have, like, I can't afford it, but I am doing it. Like, you can't buy single Derwents at all at the entire company. You can't buy any single Derwents in Japan. So ah. So it was the whole pack or nothing. But at the time, I didn't realize I was going to be leaving Japan. Maybe order from abroad then. I usually buy a whole box right away. I really stick to the Prismacolor because they're the right hardness for me. If I don't like it, it's easy to sell. Yeah, it depends because like shipping can cost a fortune, eh? So, but single pencils even from abroad, because I was looking at that, was something like oh god, it was like $6 per pencil, and it's like there's like Japan doesn't have a secondhand market for anything really. Like they really don't like secondhand stuff. Maybe you can maybe find someone and order in bulk. Then you can, yeah. Like I'm pretty sure there is one. Like I just don't have. I mean I'm leaving Japan soon anyway, so it's not going to be a problem in the future. But I like don't know people generally in Japan. But also it like I found that it doesn't change the shipping because sorry, hang on, I'm holding my breath. Because the there's the import fees on each item as well. Like it's just expensive, yo. I want to. I always go a bit hard on catch lights, so I want to kind of be a little bit more subtle, but ah, shaky hands. And I'm off camera. Woo! Quite pricey though. Japan has very strong base of products for artists. I guess you will be okay finding something no one used before. Like it's good for some things, but it's really, really rubbish for other things. So like so in terms of watercolor pencils, it's Faber-Castell or nothing basically. Whew. Can't get her to focus. Is she focusing? Kinda. I'm not sure if I want to do another. Yeah, I think I want to do some more black lashes. Oh, that's actually stunning. Actually, you say it like you're surprised, Future Fry. I was trying to do like a little bit different with this doll. I wanted to like there's some there's a couple of Russian doll artists that just do these freaking ridiculous dolls, and I wanted to try kind of what they do. So it's a little bit different from my usual, but like not super. I think I do think you can still see like you can still see it's me, but well, I'm new to this and I didn't know this could be done, so it is stunning. Actually, okay. Not stunning actually because it's me, stunning actually because you didn't know dolls could look like this. I think we're close to the end of this face up. Maybe I even know this artist from the Ukraine, but we have really. Oh, are you in the Ukraine too? The Ukraine. Who? Oh, I can't remember. There's Terror Dolls, who I think is incredible. There's just so many in Russia-ish, Ukraine-ish. Yo, what do you do? Like, how do you do it? Me and who was it? I think we were joking. We were saying because it's so cold in Russia, you have to stay inside, so you have lots and lots of time to become perfect and make wonderful dolls. I'm so lucky. I got a doll off of Space Neko. Space Neko is not my style, and this isn't the style that I was going for. And oh my god, I love her dolls. But like when and like looking at them on Instagram, they're gorgeous. But then having it in my hand, I was like, I literally cried when I found out I won, and I only found out I won because Jackie, good old Jackie, was like, I can't believe you won the Space Neko doll. And I was like, I won the Space Neko doll. And I'm pretty sure, and it was very, very lucky, it was because Space Neko was like, tell me what you would call the doll. And so the doll, I don't have her with me, I sent her home already, had like little hearts on her, like she had like a swimsuit, and then she had a ruff like a clown. And I said I would call her Kokoro because and like Space Neko is Japanese for cat, right? So I'm like, I know you like Japan. And I was like, I'll call her Kokoro, and Kokoro is Japanese for heart, but also Coco the clown. And yeah, I won the doll, and she's just freaking gorgeous. And like, one of the best things about getting another doll artist doll is you can look closely at it, because like they look so different in person. No, hang on, I'm going to take a photo first. Oh, I was going to add freckles. Should I do freckles? So it's just a big deal back in the day, and it was like domino when artists start doing doll customs. So we are doing it for quite some time, have strong competition stuff, etc. So everyone's trying to sign up. Yeah, like, to be fair, I didn't know what dolls were. I didn't know it was a thing. Wah, come back, come back. Oh wait, no, I should spray this before I do freckles. Ooh. How many different time zones are in the Ukraine? Are you in Kiev, Pixie? I only know Kiev. You make Monster High School girl dress, high school dress. Yeah, well, yeah, kind of for the Sailor Moon one. Yeah, it was like high school, huh? I like. Russian nail artists as well. Russian nail artists are incredible. So it's like, what y'all doing? I'm on the west. I can't. Oh, I don't know how to say that. Very historical town with fortress. Cool. I'm not even going to try. I'm really sorry. Podolsky? I'll check because when I know like where people are watching from, then I can check the time just to know if I'm posting at a good or a stupid time. Second's right. Yeah, come out. No, nope, no idea. Okie dokie. So I'm going to meet my friends tonight, like now. So I need to jump in the shower and then hop on a train. But thank you so much for coming and hanging out. And we did do 3.5 hours. That's normal time for a stream, isn't it? Oh, I love her. I think she's really beautiful. What did we get done? Not a whole lot. It's 11:22 a.m. in the morning. Okay. Yeah, it's 5:30 now where I am. So I do have more to do. So I don't think I'll be on tomorrow. I don't know how much I'm going to be drinking tonight. I don't think I'm going to be on tomorrow, but I might be on the day after. And we'll see what time I come on. So thank you very much for coming and hanging out with me. It's lovely to have you, and new people popping in as well. That was really awesome. Any lurky lurkers there that haven't been chatting, feel free to come and have a chat with us, or lurky lurk in the background. Both are absolutely welcome. And I'll see you again soon. Thank you very much. Bye. 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 Bye.